So years later, I opened this metaphorical box of dresses that were mine at 9, that completely shut down. I mean, I still was clueless for so many years what I had done wrong, why it was. These were like little schmatas, just house coats. But there was this rule all of a sudden. But like I said, years later, I opened this metaphorical box, you know, meaning box, like compartment in my brain where those dresses sat. And so I like abided by this rule of no dresses, unknowingly for years. I just knew that dressing up like a girl was not allowed, was unacceptable. And then my imagination ran away with me and I wouldn't be able to act and function if I had a box of plain dresses. But this rule, like whatever you want to call it, flew out the window. Okay. Now I'm 20. Let's see, Tim passed when I was 21, Johnny when I was 22. So let's say I'm a 22, freshly 22. And Johnny and I had difficulty, making ends meet. And so I had this brilliant idea to audition as a female impersonator at a very, very well known, infamous club since 1960 called the Queen Mary. And this was in Sherman Oaks, Studio City area. And it had been there forever. And it was like a female impersonator club where like you see like bachelorette parties. Look at the funny drag queens. Although these were very talented queens. I knew a few of them before and after. So I'm auditioning as Anne Margaret. Okay, that's the only thing I thought I could pull. I went to like this wig store on Beverly where all these like, Hasidic Jewish women went to get the wigs that, because they have to wear wigs over their hair. So they're not, attractive to anybody. So, oh my God, you guys, I'm in the store with this wig with all these Hasidic women. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, so I do this full tilt, like audition. Barbara Sharma actually choreographed the number that I did as Anne Margaret, Lovey Joe, which was sung by George Burns in Vegas years before. So now, I turned that one down because they wanted me to do Joan Rivers on top of Anne Margaret and maybe a little of this. And I'm like, nah, Dungeon Master doesn't do Joan Rivers very well. So I am now full tilt open box by 93 because now I'm doing drag. Screw the Queen Mary. I'm doing drag. We all know I was trying to kind of muscle my way in to like write for the magazines, the whatever you want to call it. I won't say what we called them, the rags. Let's put it that way. And now I have a husband who has to get accustomed to this open box, and he did. And he didn't have a problem with it. It took like one evening to get used to, but he didn't have a fucking problem. So with that, I finally realized that the fucking box was not the problem. It was the silence surrounding the box that was the problem. And I ended up reclaiming that box of mine. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. This was really like, a side long, but I'll see you tomorrow. Look forward to it. Meantime, take good care of yourself as always, and I love you. Bye.